And what's going on? Welcome to Star Geeks, one of the best shows in the Star Wars universe. I just say it just to say it, but who cares?
As long as you believe it. I love that you don't believe in yourself. Like I just say it to say it.
Well, I just say it just to say it because it sounds cool. This is Sean.
This is your hater number one, a little.
This is Ed, and as always,
we would be honored if you would join us.
So I wanted to shout out because I told Frankie he could come on this week, and I sent it out so late, and I apologize to him for that. But he's welcome to jump on anytime tonight. But if he wants to jump on next week, he's welcome to jump on next week as well. I apologize for that, Frankie. so sorry for getting that out to you so late, but I had just gotten the house from work, man. So sorry about that, brother. But I want people to have their share of being a guest on the show so we can talk about them. We're talking about Empire tonight. Empire Strikes Back, the second best
movie. Best movie in Star Wars.
The only reason I'm on this show is because this movie. If it wasn't for this movie, I'd be out.
That is terrible, Lil. You are a terrible person.
Hating all the other bullshit.
Oh my God, Steve might jump on. He's doing a table read. He's doing some cool stuff behind
what?
The scenes. Yeah, he's making movies.
Wow. Doing his thing, man. So he's busy tonight. Table read, I think, would take way longer than I think he thought it was going to take. So, but yeah, man, we got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. There actually is Rebel ScumCon this week. That's in Texas. That a lot of people went down to. It is a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars con. That is strictly Star Wars. Not it's not like Star Wars Celebration, but there's a lot of vendors there. A lot of cool guests actually they have every year. Actually, they have it. It's in Texas. But I mean, hey, it's probably an awesome show. Like I would love to go one time. Ed, we might have to take a visit down there.
Road trip.
Oh, to Texas? Holy shit. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not driving. No, I'm not. I'm just saying road trip.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies and Hills Have Eyes and all that stuff.
I'm taking that's why I'm taking Ed with me. Listen.
They kill all the white folks in those movies too, Sean.
They do, but
as
we've discussed, I'll swim with the sharks. I'm fine going to Texas too. We're good.
Good. No,
Zombie, totally agree, totally understand. If there wasn't for A New Hope, there would be no Empire. I understand that. I can respect.
Got to start somewhere.
Lil's a natural hater, so like it just doesn't matter what it is. If it's not Marvel attached to it,
it's very true. Very true.
There is, which is surprising to me because Disney is attached to this. So.
Not these original movies, let's talk about the sequel trilogy. Amazing. First class.
You are a liar. I ain't never seen one.
I'm a shill.
Yeah, you're a shill. So
what, Zombie? What?
Yeah. I think Zombie does Zombie ever watch the regular show on Saturdays? I'm not sure if he does, but you need to check that show out because check out the Geeks on Saturday. Lil you can see his Marvel shields just shining.
He's just messing, but that's cool.
All right, Ed. I'll let you wait, real quick. Does anybody got anything for Star Wars stuff this week?
Well, I'm gonna show something. I'm gonna show something in case you haven't watched the Geeks. Stuff, I know you got stuff, but if you haven't watched the Geek Show, I collect a lot of Nintendo stuff, Nintendo Power, Nintendo video games. I'm a big Nintendo shill as well as a Marvel shill. So I got a Nintendo Power magazine. It's no cover of Star Wars, but it does have an awesome Star Wars poster on the inside. So I wanted to kind of just show that off.
And that is awesome.
Star Wars, the video game, coming soon to an NES from JVC.
I think didn't you get me the Nintendo Power Darth Vader, or did I buy that on my own?
I thought I gave that to you, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
We've given each other a lot of love and man love through the years. So.
What's up, Flex? What's going on, brother?
The Nintendo.
Yep. So I just wanted to show that off. There's smattering of Star Wars throughout my collection.
I want to thank my friend Lil this week, man, for getting me this nice Star Wars helmet hat. Which features Kenner figures on there, which is really cool. Has a little tag on there, says Star Wars, and it says Star Wars 45 on it, which is a really cool hat. And Lil, I appreciate you for that. Definitely can wear it to the back, wear it to the front, however I want. But that was dope. I did get a Herschel bag, but I got all my shit in there a little. And let me tell you, that Herschel bag is comfortable as shit.
I know. I use it every day for work. That's my work bag. I take my laptop every day.
All my shit in there. I'm like, I don't even feel anything on my back. I got an iPad. I got my computer in there, my laptop. And I'm like, yo, this thing is great. I got the Heroes and Villains one. I feel all the weight on it. I'm like, yo, this might be the best. This might be the best bag I've had like in a long time. Like, yeah, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. And it was, if you don't know which one it is, actually, I'll show you real quick. It is Return of the Jedi green Herschel bag. If you can see it, it is cool. It's the Return, the Endor version of Star Wars. Really cool book bag though. Very comfortable. Very worth having if you're going to a con or a convention. I definitely recommend Herschel bag because these bags are very comfortable, and I highly recommend it. Like it has a little Rebel tag on there, which is really cool.
That looks pretty big.
It's a very big bag, dude. It's a very big bag. Yeah, really.
It's huge, and I got it at a nice price for sure.
Yes, you did, sir. Nice. Appreciate you for that one, buddy. It's a good bag, great bag. And then
what other variations of that bag are there? Other than
that's the only one. That's the only one that they had released at that time. I'll have to check. I know they have a Vader bag out now, but
you got me the Vader bag too. I got the Vader bag too, but it's small.
Okay. Yeah, it's a smaller bag, so I gotta see if they have any of the bigger ones out. I didn't go into the Star Wars store today, even though I was at Disney Springs, but I was doing an event. So
yeah, but it's a great. I recommend it. Like if you get one, get it. It was awesome. Love it. Let's see. Also, I got this. Everyone who collects Star Wars right now, I'm pretty sure, has picked up this Disney Parks C-3PO head. And I gotta say, it is awesome. Like I know like a lot of people out there have it. I gotta wait for him to turn on, I guess. He has a moment.
Yeah, my little friend.
There he goes. And like
protocol. Why, it's my primary function cell. I am well versed in all the custom.
Yeah. Really cool.
Head on straight.
No need for a protocol droid.
So my first job was programming binary load lifters, very similar to your evaporators in most respects.
It has all the phrases on there.
That's good.
Very, very well done. But this is the kicker, and this is probably how I'll actually show it because I gotta weather it and change it up. But if you pull off the tabs, which everyone has, a lot of Star Wars fans actually have this. But this I thought was just the greatest thing, which is hardish, sometimes a little hard to get off, but
I'm so confused.
At the same time, when you take off his head,
what?
It showcases his whole skull and all that cool shit, which is really cool and very well done. It just needs to be weathered, and if you're a person that can weather some shit, which I am,
you are.
It is.
I've had the most peculiar dream.
And I think if you take out a piece over here, I don't know where it exactly is, but it does turn. It turns
to the dark side.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where that little hole is, but it does go to the dark side. If you,
it's like Buzz's Spanish mode.
Starships.
What'd you say?
I said that's like Buzz Lightyear Spanish mode.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. And then I think if you tap it here, and maybe you you plug it into this part.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is in the Imperial Vault at Delta 36, transient 936, bearing 32 on the moon in the Endor system.
That's
sure. New display tells.
That's pretty dope.
Display tells.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking tough. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, though. This is tight. Like I really recommend. So if you can find one of these things, man, definitely for any Star Wars fan, get
That's
one.
Awesome.
It is really, really
The
cool.
Emperor's Wayfinder.
You take that off and you plug it back in. It's a little purple thing right there, and it goes right back to his normal self. So, yeah,
is everybody?
great piece, Hero Alil. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, dog. Because I wasn't getting on Disney no time soon, but I appreciate him picking this up for me and sending it to me, and got it for a good price. I appreciate that. I had to pay scalper prices, which is great. Appreciate it. I would have at some point, you know that.
Yeah, but you would have found it in the back of somebody's car.
Yeah, that's true. I probably would have did that too. But yeah, that's definitely a highlight of the week for me. Actually, a little like a great piece. Oh shit! I also got this too. I forgot about this.
And that's not all. There's more.
I found this in the back of somebody's truck.
Of course.
Yeah, found the farmer's market down here in Delaware. I got this for, it was like $25, $50. It was like $25, I think. I picked it up for. And it is the Gentle Giant Stormtrooper. Really cool, actually. Very, very cool. Good piece. Happy I got it. I was actually looking for it, but not this one. So what I did was I ordered the Clone Trooper to this one, which is a cool maquette, and this is based off the Rebels Stormtrooper, and a really cool piece.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So a really cool piece. Again, farmer's market for the win. Yeah,
Never fails.
Never fucking fails, dog. Never fails.
See, that's the thing, is that you live so much closer to it than I do, but I miss that farmer's market.
Isn't that farm? Yo, this is what I'll be telling little Steve. The farmer's market. Great.
I set up there many occasions.
See?
Selling shit. It's awesome. You end up coming home with just as much as you went with, but
see you, Lil, told you.
Oh yeah. Because not I mean, if anybody's in the area, like the way they have it set up, there's one big section that are the regulars. They're the people who set up consistently every week, and they'll have stuff, but then there's a whole nother piece to where that would be like people like me who would show up once a year. It's like you go, instead of having a yard sale, you take your stuff there and you're guaranteed. But man, people bring some awesome things.
Yeah, if you like, literally, like I just got there with cash. I got there.
Do you go early?
Yes,
because that's the key. You got to be there like as they're pulling shit out of their car.
Yeah, you got to be there at least like 8, 9 o'clock. And it's on my route when I'm going to the grocery store to BJ's. So I'll go over there, stop over there, and just start hunting shit. Man, I'll take like $50 with me, man. I'll end up having a whole bushel of shit, like VHS tapes, shit like this, like just people sell everything.
They do.
So
some good finds. Just got to put the time in.
Hello, what you about to say?
No, I was gonna say we've got like the junk in the trunk thing.
Yeah,
and I have prepared a big pile of stuff to take over there because like I saw it, and tons of people had awesome stuff, and I'm with you. I've learned now farmers market is a farmers market / flea market. It's the same thing, but certain parts of the country call it a farmers market because a couple of people have a fruit stand. You know, like it's
there's fruit stands in there too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like a couple of people have those, and then all of a sudden you see just piles of junk. You know, and vendors that are there constantly. You know?
Yes. And that's the other part too, is with that location, there's a building and there's the inside stuff, which is really the farmer's market, because that's where you have like the Amish stuff and the pastries and that's the farmer's market aspect of it. But the outside is always the flea market, but it's good stuff.
See, I'm all about the flea market. That's my go-to, but now, like it took us 11 and a half years to figure out. Sean's going to a farmer's market. Me and Steve are thinking like this is all fruit and vegetables, and one person shows up with some shit. Like I don't understand this place. Like the Shangri-La.
Underneath of the cantaloupe is the Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like somebody had a whole fruit, and then for some odd reason they have a bunch of He-Man figures. It's like what the hell is going on?
I wanted to share something real quick before we start the show. I'm going to put this out there again. If you would like to show off some of your collections, go to the Star Geeks Fleet page and post your collections, and I'll actually sit on the show and actually talk about them. again, I want to appreciate some people for reaching out. I'm only going to share one a week, but you're welcome to share your collection because I would love to see it. But this week, we got one from Santino. Santino is Snoke Dogg. if you don't know who he is, but he did share his collection on here, and he has a great collection of Star Wars stuff. As you can see,
man, that stormtrooper all the way to the left on there.
Look at the size of that thing.
Which one? This one or the bus?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that the one all the way to the left. I mean,
okay, yeah, this one.
For that's big.
That's the legendary scale sideshow.
Wow.
And then that is the 501st bust. And then he's got a Rancor up there, Book of Boba Fett, another Stormtrooper. He's got a Yoda statue from Sideshow. A lot of Sideshow stuff. Hot toys. Got a hot toy up there, and actually a Gentle Giant piece up there as well. He has a great collection, man. Santino, thank you for sharing your collection, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, great display. Nice little comic book splash pages in the background. I think that's great. I think Lil has the same kind of thing going on in his Spider-Man cave.
Yep, Spider wallpaper behind to go with everything else. But yeah, I like that. I've seen those comic art panels.
Yeah, man. So I want to thank Santino, man. I appreciate you for sharing your collection, man. Please share more, man. We love to talk about him on the show. Definitely gets a hero from us. I'll tell you that. So great collection, man. And I'll do that every week. If somebody wants to share their stuff, be awesome. But yeah, Ed, I will let you get into your news segment, my friend, because I know you got a little bit to talk about to get off your chest. We'll grind your gears.
Man, that is one smug look at the end there. All right. So dropping just a few hours ago today is word that Matt Smith will be playing a villain role in the upcoming Star Wars Starfighter movie. For those of you who don't know Matt Smith, he plays Daemon Targaryen in the newer Game of Thrones, and that is a fantastic role that he has in there. And he was a young Doctor Who. He's had a number of other things, but they're probably both the most recent and most notable. And he has a very villain look about him, without question.
Matt Smith from from House of Dragons. Matt Smith, that character, phenomenal.
Yes.
Like best of the show. Like, and if Matt Smith brings that energy, I'm in, dog. Like, I'm in. Matt Smith is a great villain, even though he was in that Terminator movie, which was terrible, that Steve left. But still, Matt Smith was, and he also was in whatchamacallit too. He was in the Spider-Man movie too, Morbius.
Yep.
So, but we'll see how he plays in this. I can't wait to see it. I'm very curious to see how Starfighter comes out. I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. But
yeah. No, they gave us a very brief synopsis before, but I am excited for it, and I do love him. So, looking forward to that edition. Liam Neeson is out on the circuit because he's promoting the new Naked Gun movie, and in a GQ interview, they kind of touched on a lot of his more iconic roles, and he was funny because when they started talking about his portrayal of Qui-Gon Jinn, he says that Qui-Gon Jinn's death was, to him, as he says, I felt my death was a bit mamby-pamby. I'm supposed to be a Jedi Master, So he was not pleased and kind of going out like a punk, catching that kind of 1-2 up high, stabbed in the midsection. He felt he had better skills than that. And I don't disagree with him.
Yeah, but he had to die. I mean, because if he did. Anakin would have never turned to the dark side. And
no, it fit in the storyline, but yeah, I don't know if again, it's
one poke to the belly.
Yeah, and it was a good lightsaber battle up until that point.
It was a great lightsaber battle.
So, yeah. So, yeah, no, he was not too pleased with that. But I know, at least I haven't seen it, but I'm looking forward to seeing the new Naked Gun movie with him in it because I love that kind of humor. So
I can wait for that one.
You guys
I'm not going to the theater.
You guys ever see those reels that pop up with must be AI with the AI actors of Obi-Wan, and then it's Qui-Gon and Anakin like talking about things that are happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like they talk about Star Wars stuff, but they also like talk about other things that are in the world. And it's hilarious. Whoever does that, I mean, they have too much damn time on their hands because I can't figure that out, but it's hilarious.
It is. Agreed. Down in Tampa Bay Comic-Con or Comic Convention, they had a panel with Tamora Morrison and Daniel Logan, two Boba Fetts. And during the course of that, they were kind of talking about upcoming projects. And so Tamora Morrison says, I need all of you to send a fax or letter or email to those in power at Lucasfilm saying to give him and Daniel a chance at something else somewhere. Now, I kind of have a problem with that. Like, we're not your agent. Projects come, you get chosen for it, but to kind of go on a platform and tell the crowd to go out and work for you, like, I don't know. It's distasteful to me. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Seriously?
I don't have a problem with this at all.
I
Like,
was gonna say it's not like these two actors are like multi-million-dollar Hollywood superstars that are getting, that. So I get it.
Yeah,
he's got a whole panel there in front of him of people that wanted to see him. I actually almost went to Tampa Comic-Con, but then
really,
I looked at the ticket prices and the guests, and I'm like, nah. Like we were planning on it. We're like, oh, maybe we should. And I'm like, Saturday, I was like, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I saw the panels, and I mean, obviously, Star Wars fan, this would have been the preferred one, but some of the other ones, I'm like, yeah.
I was like, yeah,
pass.
well,
So
listen,
now,
now my rant here is, I want Tamara Morrison back in the Star Wars universe because I
do too.
That Captain Rex character. I don't care if he dies, if he whatever. I just want to see this character have his own, like, not even like live action appearance in this show. So I want to see that. Maybe
he probably will.
He may be giving us bullshit, but season 2 of Ahsoka is filming right now, my friend. And if he's talking about this, then clearly he's not in it.
Yeah, but I don't know if that fits because of the timeline.
I don't know why it wouldn't fit.
Well, remember, the clones are aging at double speed. And remember, when we saw him in Rebels, you've got a very young Ezra, and he's a very old Rex.
But he was in the Battle of Endor.
Yeah, well, I mean, they kind of retcon that, but this is still after that. We're still way after Endor.
Yeah, a couple of years?
Yeah, but but even if you do 5 years for him, that's 10. So if he was 75 in Endor, he's technically now like 85.
Yeah,
so
but the thing is, you don't know that. We don't know that actually.
Well, we do. We know the clones were sped up.
Yeah, they age fast, but they could have found something to make it age them slow. They found a cure for Order 66, so maybe they found a cure for that as well.
Yeah, you're going crazy retcon now.
I don't see why though, but like, facts though, for real. Like they could have found a way to slow his aging shit, because maybe he was getting too old and they found a way to do it, because some of the clones actually turned good. Like, so you can't.
I agree. And I do want to see him, but I don't know if it fits there. But I think it's not so much that I don't want these two in future Star Wars. I absolutely do. They're great. It's just when you stand on the stage and go, hey, can you go and rile the cages up? Because I think there's just a different way to ask versus the way it came across. So my opinion.
Daniel Logan, I don't know. I don't see a reason for him, but okay.
Well, he's gonna throw out a bone for
Yeah,
tomorrow morning.
Especially if they're doing the panel together, he's not gonna say
Go for me, but not for him.
Yeah.
They were talking about working movie titles, and apparently there is now one floating around there for the Taika Star Wars movie, which I didn't even know was still a thing. And the working title is Cosmic Doom, which, one, I think that sounds like trash. But two,
so does Blue Harvest.
But it's a working title. Yeah,
I agree. But technically, Starfighter is a working title right now that they're still running with. But whatever that is, I don't like that. But more importantly, I would prefer Taika to stay out of directing in Star Wars in general. I just don't like the tone that his movies have kind of gone to with like that overly jokey. Yeah. And,
a little Ed's getting that get off my lawn kind of thing.
I mean, I get it, but
I'm fine with it. I didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder, but like I'm okay with it.
Right. Like he's done some great even comedic movies, and he's done some with a really good balance. Yes, Love and Thunder, they went kind of off the rails.
They did.
But outside of Love and Thunder, what else? Like,
I mean, didn't he do Ragnarok?
He did Ragnarok, yeah. That didn't go off the rails. Like, he was able to balance the action and the comedy. He was able to do that. And sometimes you kind of need a little bit of that.
I mean, I thought Witcher Code was really good. The little Hitler kid thing, like what was it called?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo's Rabbit. Amazing movie. That was a remarkable movie. Really.
And what we do in the shadows and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I get it. I think you don't want a comedic direct. You don't want comedy to overtake the movie.
We're getting horror. If we're getting probably a horror thing, so why not do a comedy version of Star Wars? I'm okay with that.
I don't know. And maybe if it's done right, you're
can't be serious all the time. Like, it does have to have its light, hard, funny moments. I think the problem is I don't think anyone's ready for a comedy Star Wars. But at this point, fuck, might as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we gotta do horror. We gotta get into that element. And
I'm fine with horror.
Let's try to do a comedy version of it. Like, it don't have to be super comedy, but it can be funny.
Well, I don't mind some levity within them because there's some of the great moments. There's even when we talk about Empire, there's some really good levity moments. But I always felt, at least in recent movies, that tone for Taika has a little bit too much corniness to it.
Mm-hmm. See, Zombie. I mean, I agree with you, and I do, and I don't. I think maybe we need to kind of stretch it a little bit because clearly the serious tones of fucking our movies really aren't going well. Obviously, the last 3 movies, I mean, like, Force Awakens was great, but the last 2 movies, meh, at best, like, they were terrible. Everybody hates those. So, like, maybe we may have to switch it up a little bit sometimes. Maybe we might have to give a little bit,
And I guess there's levity.
It depends on what the story they're telling us is.
Yeah. Agreed. Right? It can't be in the Anakin, the Skywalker universe. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because there's levity even in those. Because I can hear right now the line in my head. They fly now, like. But yes, to your point, with some of these things,
much anger in him.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's really it for news. Did you have anything collectible wise? I didn't see much.
This week there wasn't really much. I think Regal Robots on their push to get all their stuff out. I don't even have it up. I do have it up. Regal Robot. Where are you at? Jesus. Oh, there he is. The archive collection. They did release the Riri sketch that Ed was talking about. Oh, we were talking about earlier. That was I guess it's sold out. I don't even know when it went on sale, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was by Chris Wallace, and he did a bunch of sketches, which are really great sketches, really fun.
Yeah, all original.
Yeah, all original sketches.
And I know they originally did 50, and then he said, I'll do 15 more. So it went from 50 to 65.
And
So maybe that's why they were talking about it. There's at least or there was an opportunity. I don't know if there still is, but
$2.99 for a sketch. A little. How do you feel about that? Because I know you wouldn't do that.
I mean, it depends on who this sketch was, right? Like, if this was who, I don't know who Chris Wallace is.
He's an ILMer. He's easily an ILMer.
Right, but I don't like.
He created creatures for ILM. Like, I mean, if you need it, I think for like, because honestly, I really didn't know about a lot of these people either till like the last couple years. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I didn't know every person at ILM in detail. Like, I did not know.
So he's a vintage ILMer that's made most of the creatures for the original trilogy, right?
Yeah, well, him,
so,
Phil Tippett, those
yeah.
guys.
So to me, then $2.99, that's not a bad price.
Yeah, he's an ILMer. Like
I mean, if it was like if I was looking at like a John Romita sketch card or whatever with an autograph for $2.99, yeah, I'd get that. I'm okay with that. That's actually not terrible compared to some of the other pricing that I've seen.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. This also released 2 Toadstool Terror concept replica. Judy Elkins, again, another ILMer. Again, creature creator. Again, those are the those ILMers.
Right. I get it. I get it. This is like me getting autographed comic books, right?
Right. It's true. Her sketches look amazing. She actually said that she's not even an artist, and obviously she was wrong because her sketches look remarkable. Like, she did a hell of a job on these sketches.
Yeah.
And again, this is the history of the character. It was a background character in Return of the Jedi, but I mean, it's part of that maquette, lineage line from Star Wars that relies on the archives to go in there and look at some of their stuff. Again, a great piece for collectors of this. If you have amassed yourself in these characters and you have the collection of them, then yeah, like, it's really cool. This is not one of those characters that I'm like, oh, I gotta jump on. Like, I'm okay with not having it. It's not killing me that I don't have every single one. Like, at one point I was a little like, oh shit, I gotta get all these. And then I kind of was like, I don't think I need all these. So
as the creatures become a little more obscure,
it gets a little weird for me. I'm like, I'm okay. I don't need that, but I have a couple, and I have another one probably coming sooner. Yeah, so that was really it for collectibles. I haven't seen anything else. I don't think there's any new Star Wars stuff out that I know of.
No, they dropped so much for San Diego Comic-Con. We're kind of in a
lull for a while, yeah.
Yeah, probably until we get closer to the holidays.
Yeah, so it's not really much coming out. I don't think there's any pre-orders out or anything like that. But yeah, that is it. It. What else? What else we got? Oh, we're getting into Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Steve just messaged us. He's still running along. So let's get into the review.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the review. Do we play spoilers? Yeah. Let's play it.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it is a trap. If you're watching a Star Wars broadcast talking about a movie that is this old and you don't know it by now, yeah, I'm almost proud of it.
Some people have not watched Star Wars out there. You would be surprised. What's up, Pats fan?
What's up, Pats fan?
I mean, there's people out there who haven't watched
Star Wars. But that's not our demographic, right? Like, our demographic is a bunch of old curmudgeons. That's who we are. We're not. There's no tweens on here. Like, what's a Star Wars?
You're right.
Yeah, we need to educate them.
And before you get into it, like, we're talking about Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, but I would be remiss if I didn't talk about some of those awesome posters from Empire Strikes Back, the original Star Wars posters from Empire Strikes Back. I'm sorry, I'm gonna look at my words all miffled because I was looking on Google real quick to tell you how this plays. But directed by Irvin Kershner, story by George Lucas. Again, released on May 21st, 1980. The adventures continues with Star Wars sequel Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Chewbacca face an attack by the Imperial forces and its AT-AT walkers on the ice planet of Hoth. While Han and Leia escape in the Millennium Falcon, Luke travels to Dagobah in search of Yoda. Only with the Jedi Master's help will Luke survive when the dark side of the Force beckons him into the ultimate duel with Darth Vader. There you go. And that was my synopsis on that. But what I really want to talk about is some of the original, again, some of those original posters that were actually there in the beginning. And to me, like, again, very iconic posters, very pricey posters now, if you can see the prices on these. But this was, I think, the first one. And this was one of those great posters. Again, iconic.
They're all good, but that one's my favorite.
Really? I was curious. I was actually going to ask you guys which one is your favorite out of the Empire.
Yeah, like I said, they're all good, but I think that's the one I actually have on the wall downstairs.
Yeah. Is it an original or is it just a poster?
I hope it's not an original, not just hanging on the wall like that.
Yeah, it's not.
I should take a little better care of it.
It doesn't have the creases. It wasn't folded because the originals were folded.
It might. Again, I had a lot of
some of them. Not all of them were folded a little.
I thought most of them for that era were.
And this is an $800 poster, just to let you know.
Yeah, that one's folded. You can see the creases in.
I like the folded. I like the folding of them, so I think that's cool. Ed, you gave me a couple posters that are original posters. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, so you know. I appreciate you, though. I love you. It definitely.
Well, then that makes me think the one I have on the wall is probably an original. Then.
Yeah, I think it is, dog. Because honestly, the one you gave me,
you used to have thumbtacks on it, and
sticking in there.
Yeah, I put mine in nice black frames, man. Got them custom framed and everything, man. This original poster, this one was by Noriyosho Ahari. Artwork for second Star Wars film, actual size 26 by 39. Again, this is a 27 by 41 poster. Really great poster. I actually like this poster, Ed. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think that was a US release one though, was it?
I don't know. It does not say.
I do not believe it was.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think that was a Japanese one.
That's dope though.
Oh yeah.
That's a dope one. Here's
especially for $5,000.
This is my second favorite.
This is the double-sided.
This is my favorite.
Really? This is a special edition one.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Because I like the bad guys. I like Vader until he took his damn helmet off. That's what ruined Jedi. Took his helmet off. And crusty ass Anakin Skywalker.
You're a fucking hater. You are the biggest hater I've known. This was unfolded. Very light wear, but it's going for $275. If you're interested in these are actually available on filmartgallery.com. Just to give you a heads up on that. $750 for the Empire Strikes Back, the sideways one. I don't know how that fits, but this was again some of the posters that were released for Empire. I do have I have this one, I think. Ed, you may have gave me this one, man. This was original one sheet.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Yeah. Yep. And it was a style B or something like that. Really great. Again, great poster by Tom Jung. Love it. Thank you. There's some other posters that were just lobby cards, which are really cool. Really great artwork is on there. It's cool. I mean artwork, but film stuff.
What is that one in the middle? That one with the
this one?
Yeah.
This is the one I have.
Is that the one we just looked at? Okay.
Yeah, this was by Tom Jung. Yep. And you know what's weird? I always thought that this was faded. Like I thought it was like a faded color. I was like, why does it look so weird in color? But come to find out, it was printed like that originally. So yeah, it's all distorted color. I was like, yeah, this looks weird, but glad I never got rid of it. Thank God. Lucky me. I've always
Just
like
threw in the trash.
I know, right? I always like this one too. This one was really cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
That's
really well illustrated, really cool.
Sideways.
Yeah, 1,500 for that one. Damn. I've spent some money for a Star Wars poster. I can tell you that. I probably shouldn't have, but this was some more international ones. This was a Turkish one. That's cool. It's very interesting to see like overseas posters. The German version.
Man, it looks like 70s disco.
It does. For a 1984 poster.
It's 82.
Yeah.
80.
No, that
80,
was the 84 poster though. That was from 84. This was an international poster.
I remember that one though.
I mean, that would be that. If I had bought one, that would be it.
That'd be the one, right?
That'd be Vader. Yeah.
That one's not even available. Sure. Yeah. Because you got to inquire. This might be way more than this is the New York subway one. Holy shit. That is really kind of cool. That's cool. I didn't know there was like a New York subway version of the poster. That's cool as shit. I like that. It even has the bottom. It has like, the where it played at and in New Jersey. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Long Island, Westchester. That's cool. In Manhattan. I like that. That's really cool. I would love to get that one. That's really it. And then here is it's the Japanese version, which is an iconic one, actually. I think Steve actually has one of the Japanese ones, but it was a reprint, but it was really cool.
I like the green.
I like the green too. Yeah. Yeah, really great. Yep. So that is it. I just wanted to go through some of the posters that were really cool from that time. And Ed, I will let you take it away, man, with your screenshots, my friend. Ooh, Empire Strikes Back.
So I love, well, again, we already had the conversation that this is by far my favorite of the Star Wars movies.
And best.
And the best, true. And as I mentioned when we had that conversation, the dialogue, like Han Solo, Princess Leia's interaction in the hallway, it feels so real. Now, I don't know if I'm assuming you guys and probably everybody else is watching this has probably seen all of the deleted scenes. And this is probably one of the few, if not only, movies that I'm glad they deleted all of those scenes.
Really?
There's not a single one that I think
where there was one where the not the Rancor, but the
Wampas
attacks like some guys. Like I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, there's a lot of those, but I don't think that they would have worked in that original movie by far. The technology wasn't there. I mean, until we get the special edition, do you get the new Wampa scene in it? So I don't think it would have worked. It seemed a little off in watching those deleted scenes, but the way that this was edited, the dialogue, and I've always said, like, especially in that scene right there where they're having their conversation, there's a rebel soldier who cuts in between them as they're back and forth. And I've always said that was always my dream role in a Star Wars movie, is just to be that one random extra who cuts right in between, just right on through. I'm like, that's where I want to be. I want to be that guy. So,
but this one also has like the best opening. Like I get A New Hope with the space battle and capturing Leia, but like this opening is fantastic. They're on the Rebel base. Luke goes off. We're in a whole different environment with the snow. It's bright. It's crazy, and then all of a sudden, just the AT-ATs and everything. Like it's just all that. You have so much going on for every character. It's just it's the best opening.
Yeah, and we get the introduction of a probe droid. So
that'd be a pretty hefty probing droid.
You'd like it too.
I would love it.
So there you can see that's the additional scene of the Wampa in the lower right corner there.
Right.
Again, I know people have issues with some of the special editions and some of the tweaks throughout. I don't think there's anything that they really did to this movie that I look back on and go, I wish they didn't do that. There is one, and it's just my own personal thing because I always liked the voice of Boba Fett from the original. Now, I agree, and I do like that they put Tamora Morrison's voice in it because it fits the timeline and the canon. So it makes sense, but I still always miss that original voice.
Yes. Sorry, Santino. At.
AT-AT. Ain't no at-atin'.
And I'll let you keep doing it, but I also want to talk about the monsters of Empire, but I'll wait till we get to the end. Maybe we'll talk about that.
Oh,
It's gross.
It is gross, but again, these are some of the fun and levity moments that I think work well within Star Wars. So Luke is freezing to death. Han's kind of caught in a moment, trying to figure out how to keep him warm while he gets the shelter up, pulls out his lightsaber, slices open the Tauntaun, and slides him in it. And that's when we get that. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I mean, it's hilarious, but fitting all at the same time. And it fits his character. It's not like they kind of shoehorned in something to make it funny. It's very well done.
Very well done.
Have to give a shout out.
So awesome. This is so awesome because it's like I didn't know this till like later on in life.
Yeah,
and you just knew who he was. Like, I mean, everybody watched Cheers. So like, if you're in the 80s, everybody watched Cheers at some point. And just to see that he was in Star Wars just gives him just so much more awesomeness.
Yep.
And he's a pig in Toy Story.
Ham. And that's why I put that other one in there, just to kind of tie into the whole Geeks theme. He was in the original Superman movie.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
Yep. He was one of the military missile commanders as Lex Luthor was shooting the two missiles on opposite ends of the coast.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
So, yes, Ratzenberg, he's in everything.
Yep. In every Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in some role.
I think he's in every Pixar. Like, I forgot he was
Yep.
in what was the one with the
he was in every one.
Yeah, it's great though.
Even the smallest cameo role, but he's in all of them, which is fantastic. So, not to digress, but why is that? Does anybody know? What's his connection to Pixar?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. I knew there was something, but I don't remember.
We get which at the time didn't seem like a big deal, but now when you look back, the brother sister.
Well, it's because Lucas didn't know until the third one. He's come out and said it.
Yeah, that was not in the original piece of it.
Zombie redneck action happening here.
Quote of the night.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry for all our redneck listeners from Alabama, and I'm just gonna start rambling off states.
There was a deleted scene in that whole piece prior to this kiss that, again, it's even better that they cut it out because it would have made this so much worse. Like, as he gets out of the Bacta tank, they're kind of having a moment where it's almost like he's trying to confess his love for her. I mean, it would definitely not have worked.
It's crazy seeing Harrison Ford right here, and then Indiana Jones Harrison Ford is like two different things. It's so weird. Like, it's like, oh man, he's Indiana Jones too. Like, how awesome is that?
Oh yeah. But again, even this dialogue with the little back and forth, scruffy looking nerf herder.
Yeah.
Chewbacca laughing. It's very human.
But it's such
real.
You know what's weird? We'll never get those moments again, though. because back then and when we watch these, like it was just different. We're so used to sci-fi now at this point. Like no one was used to this kind of shit back then. Like, even as we grew up further and further, no one was really used to this kind of stuff and dialogue and like how they played out and this universe. So like now we've seen so many different universes and different stories, not Star Wars, but like every sci-fi movie and everything else, that the feeling of this is so like you'll never get that feeling ever again with those kind of movies. It's crazy how you think about it. Like even a little like that's like Marvel movies, you'll never really get that feeling that you got the first time when you seen the Avengers and shit like that. Like, you'll never get that again.
We talk about it. The spin in the first Avengers movie. There's nothing's ever gonna
never. And you gotta appreciate that at the same time, but you can't hold on to it because you'll never get these movies ever again like that. And you have to realize that too. When you got to catch up with it. You like kind of like, yeah, I'm never gonna get that again, but I will appreciate everything about Star Wars. But I know going forward in the future, we'll never get that feeling ever again. So that you got to hold on to those good movies.
Okay. There's only one first.
Yeah.
We get the introduction of a super Star Destroyer in this movie, and it's hard to tell from this image, but when they put into perspective a regular Star Destroyer in front of it that is so small, that ship is just huge.
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now, I never fucking realized this right now till right now. I never watched that scene. Like I never looked at it this close and just realized that there was a Star Destroyer under that, and that was a Superstar Destroyer.
Yeah.
Shame on me for that, but I never noticed this.
His ship is just insanely large.
Yeah,
other little things, and this is the bottom left. So when this scene, because this is when we first really see Darth Vader. So you start off, you've got him looking out of the viewfinder. You've got the Imperial officers who are trying to figure out where the rebels are. They get that information from the probe droid. And when he turns around and just walks across that catwalk towards them, every single Imperial officer just kind of stops, almost shrinks into their chair and kind of eyeballs him, almost all going, please don't talk to me. Please don't look at me. Just keep walking. Like he is just exudes that just holy crap, like top level villain. Man, they're beating the hell out of you.
I'm telling you right now, I just never fucking looked. Like I knew it was there, but I just never paid attention. Like I guess because I'm so used to the movie, I just never fucking watched it. I was like, oh, it's just another scene. Like I'm like, all right, cool. I'm so used to watching it, but never really. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just like, fuck. The one thing I have trouble with. Was there a brown suit was there a brown coat and a blue coat?
In the movie, I don't think any of them are ever blue. They're brown. The only blue one we get is the action figure.
Was that what it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Action figure.
And it's like there's moments where we actually get like in toys now. You get like a blue. You get a blue and a brown one. I'm like, I guess that's kind of cool. But I always thought in my head that he had a blue one on first. And then he had a brown one on when he went back after Luke. Like that's what I always thought.
So
that's all right, man. Listen, give it all to me. I'll take all the hate. I get enough from a little already. So
I was gonna say, like, I get to sit back and just enjoy the hate. Embrace the hate.
Embrace it.
So this movie also gives us Darth Vader on just a killing spree throughout the movie. He has no issue. Now, it's interesting because again, I've seen this movie so many times I could recite it verbatim. But there are things that when I hear it, it just kind of makes me think to where, so this whole thing where you failed me for the last time, what took place before? What did Admiral Ozzel do multiple times to be classified as he's as clumsy as he is stupid? And he fails for the last, like, I would love to know what he was doing prior to for them to.
That is on you tonight.
I respect it. I respect it.
So again, we know that there's a big time gap in between the original trilogy, and it's kind of one of those catch-22s to where I would love to get some more content that kind of fills that void, and yet at the same time I love the mystery of it not everything being revealed to me. So it's a lose-lose situation. Again, the introductions of AT-ATs, which I think everybody, when they saw these for the first time, was like, that has got to be one of the coolest things ever.
Oh, I mean, hands down, still to this day, it is still an amazing goddamn thing. And the way that Joe Johnston created that, based off of, like, first he developed a tank, and then he developed, and I think it was like, I don't like this, it needs to be different. So then he like went to like this old like futuristic artist, I forgot who it was, but he started looking at all his designs, and it just came up with this creation. Listen, Joe Johnston is amazing to me. Like, I was gonna say he deserves a lot more, but he gets his just due. But to come up with this right here, and to the way that they made this work, from like little, again, little models and
stop motion.
And then how like Phil Tippett and like I think it was Brian Muir or whatever, they were like, in the little thing, and they were like making it walk, and it was like piece by piece. It's like puppet, like, amazing shit, man. Like, hands down, phenomenal shit. And like I just, again, I appreciate it so much, and watching them work on what they were doing and not really knowing the like how big it was going to get and how much bigger it got, I thought was, to me, phenomenal. And their hard ass work was crazy.
Yeah. And that speaks volumes to these movies, to where, I mean, yes, I know they're special editions. I know they've tweaked them. They are definitely restored, but this movie's 45 years old.
Yeah.
And still better than half the movies that come out today.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Like you realize and you think about it, you like, yeah.
Just because I'm enjoying all of the all of the chat comments.
Oh, the chat's been coming in brutal.
I have to say that all growing up, it was an AT-AT. That's all I called it.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed that only because, and we get a small glimpse of them in this movie, but the other from Return of the Jedi, they're AT-STs.
Well, that's what Zombie said. How do you say that? And it's
correct. So that's why
AT-ST.
Yeah, so because of that, I now just refer to them as AT-ATs.
And you got to think about that when you say AT-AT, like you AT-ST, like you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's facts. So you got to think about that at the end of the day. Santino, I know you mad about that, but at the same time, you got to think about when you say it.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Yeah. The
Ooh, the boob gun.
Yes. This is really good as far as Princess Leia within this movie, because even scenes like this, it demonstrates her role within the rebellion. Like, she's the one who's giving the speech of like, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm the one who's calling the shots. We're going to send out 2 starfighters for every transport. Here's why it's going to work. And even at the end of this on Hoth, she's one of the last ones in the control room. Everybody else is gone. She is staying behind, which it just all demonstrates her leadership and role in this.
Yeah.
So, and again, only because of our previous show, is one of the reasons that this is the better movie, because while she's fantastic in the gold bikini, I don't think she exudes that leadership. Like when they're talking about things and the attack on the Death Star, she's just a background character.
Yeah.
But we're not going there. Sean's favorite stormtroopers here on Hoth.
The ones that wear white.
Yeah, the ones that carry the burning crosses with them.
The Klansmen.
I'm just saying.
I see what you. I didn't see it until you told me, but now
nobody. I don't
unsee
think anybody understands what I see here. Like
I get it now.
Ku Klux Klan stormtroopers. I'm sorry. It
bothers. Ed is retired of that suit now.
Do not wear this outside, please. You can only wear it to a Star Wars convention.
Well, the only time I'll wear it outside is, and I do have full expectations at some point because I've seen other people do it, and I so want to one day go out and shovel my driveway as a snowtrooper. I have to do it. It's on my bucket list.
But you have to do it in your beach thong.
All right.
So he can complete the calendar.
Don't do that shit in the black neighborhood, please. Today on the news, a man was beaten brutally because he had on a so-called stormtrooper.
That image in the upper right, that is, while in the actual movie.
You see what I'm saying? Sorry, man, to cut you off.
No,
you see what I'm saying? And people love this stormtrooper. I'm like, how? How do you love this? This is craziness.
I think it was one of those things that they designed it. This looks really cool until after it was released, and then somebody was coming like, you do know what you just made, right? So yes, that upper right, while that's the image from the movie, from the deleted scene, that's the door where they trapped the other Wampas, which, like I said, it's in the deleted scene, that's where C-3PO goes, peels off the sticker as he runs past. And when the snowtroopers come around, they don't see the warning label, so they open the door, and then in a very clumsy deleted scene, like this huge arm just reaches out, pulls a snowtrooper in, and the door slides shut, and the other ones just kind of stand there like
very comedic.
It's very weird,
but it's good. But I know it's weird, but I like the concept and I like the attempt.
Yeah, if they were to do it today, they could pull it off and it would be good. But in it was released in 80, so in the 70s when they were making it, they would not have been able to pull that off. So Hoth is over. They're all heading their separate ways. Luke is all heading towards Dagobah because of the fevered dream that he had. And Han does a fantastic move in flying into an asteroid field to get away from the Empire.
And dodging a space penis.
Well, he goes down inside of it first.
Well, he enters the space penis, but then he jumps out of the space penis.
You were on the screen like that.
Space penis.
It was cool. Listen, for what you want to say, it was a cool fucking scene, and no one knew when we watched it. Everybody thought it was a goddamn cave, and then shit started coming out of it. Then he shot it, which was really cool. I don't think it should have felt it because how big that was. Like, come on, you really felt a blaster like shoot that big ass thing? Like, come on, man. That's like that was like all those little fucking bats inside of you, and you feel a blaster shot. Come on, dog, stop that.
You never know.
You know, some of those asteroids were potatoes.
Yep. And there's some other hidden things that they talked about within there. So,
yeah.
Very cool. Good flying from Han Solo. While I do love the C-3PO telling him the odds and Han telling him not to tell him the odds, I think they overplayed that joke a little too much in this movie because they talk about the odds of surviving on Hoth. They talk about the odds of surviving in the asteroids. They talk about the odds of The Imperial. I mean, he does it like 4 times. So it's great in this portion, but after that, there are a few times I'm like, dude, why are you giving the odds on everything in this movie?
I know. I was gonna say, be careful when you say Empire. Yeah, Ed, be careful. And then Sean's trying to apply logic in fictional films. I'm just saying.
I mean, we always do, though.
Yeah,
whenever we get mad at a movie, we're looking at logic, and we're like, should there be logic?
Yeah, there's no fucking logic in this.
So this is the one where we get a peek underneath of Darth Vader's helmet, which was an interesting, just kind of a reveal. We got no more than that.
It's cool, though.
And it got everybody talking. I mean, I remember talking to all the kids like, what was it? Is he human? What is he? Do we know? This again is one of the better parts of the special edition.
I like the original cut, though. I like the original.
Oh no,
old woman that was.
Yeah, no, I mean I like that, but I do like having the actual Emperor put in here. It fits. We get all the bounty hunters and the introduction of Boba Fett. I mean, I was so happy to have these action figures.
It was great, but you kind of wish you got to see some action from them. You never.
Oh no, without.
But they didn't do shit.
They didn't do anything. But again, that was one of the cool things growing up in this era. So I had all these action figures. Yeah. I didn't need them to do anything in the movie because they did everything playing at home. Like they had some of the best adventures with those action figures.
Oh, I agree.
It was very imaginative. It was so much fun.
It was who was it? Zuckuss. It was
Boss, LOM.
Orlom.
IG. Bosk, IG-88.
And Dengar. Dengar to me was the coolest motherfucker. Like, what did he do? Like, I wanted to know what he did. He had bandages on his body. I was like so curious. Like, what happened to that guy?
Well, in Legends, he's the one who rescues Boba Fett from the Sarlacc.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
So
that's not canon, though.
No,
not anymore. Not that I don't know if it ever was.
They really, you know, what's funny? They really should have played up more. They could have did something with these characters. In some, well, they did it in. They were in Clone Wars. Bosk was in Clone Wars. I think IG was in Clone Wars too. I don't know if Fallen Lama and Zuckuss were. I can't remember, but they could have done more with these characters. They could have played these characters out a little bit more in some form or fashion. You know,
they
later
still
on.
Can.
And they still can. And they could. It'd be a cool. I would love to see like a bounty hunter show. That'd be fucking dope instead of the Mandalorian.
Well, you know, that's one of the things that I love about the Mandalorian because we get to see an IG droid in full effect, which was fantastic.
Fantastic. Chef's
yeah.
kiss.
So, yeah. Great move from Han. I mean, you want to talk about brilliant, you know, what are you going to do? He slides right up next to him and hides right on the back.
Yeah, that's a great scene too. That's how big that damn Star Destroyer is.
And poor Captain Nita made the mistake of going to apologize in person, and he becomes the next of Darth Vader's victims. As his apology accepted, Captain Nita.
This was so creepy when I was a kid.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, I had no idea what this meant as a kid.
His head was in there. It was just weird.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I didn't understand it at that point in time. It was just, again, his nightmare, and that's the only thing that I was trying to figure out. And I think eventually I was like, okay, well, it's his fear of becoming Darth Vader, not realizing, of course, at that point that it was his father. But we get the introduction of Yoda.
I think the Dagobah scene was probably some of the best shit. Like I phenomenally loved everything about the Dagobah scene. Like everything, hands down, was like the best. To me, it's like that can never be like like Yoda, like who the fuck was Yoda? Like who the fuck is this green puppet? Like this was awesome. He was a Jedi Master. Oh my god, what did he do back then? Like you were so excited to see his backstory and what he could do, and this was just great.
And the delivery, because when we first get introduced to Yoda, he's just this little creature who shows up and is like, "Oh yeah, no, I'll show you. I'll take you to Yoda," and we're all waiting for this bigger than life character to be Yoda, the Jedi Master, and then you get the reveal. Oh wait, it's you?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Frank Oz, amazing.
Yeah, and again, 45 years later, Frank Oz doing a puppet, it looks better than half the CGI we've gotten in the last 20 years.
Like,
very true.
Practical effects.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. I was like, did Henson and them create that? But no, it was all Industrial Light and Magic. I forgot who did it. Who created the puppet originally? Forgot what his name was. But again, iconic, just iconic.
My one question, and I don't even know who would be able to answer this. So we get the special editions and they tweak things here or there. There was one line from the Arrival on Dagobah that I don't know why it was removed. So R2-D2 falls off the X-Wing, goes in the water, sensor scope pops up, and he's in the water. Big creature comes and swallows him, spits him out. When Luke gets over to him in the original cut, he's like, "Well, it's a good thing you didn't taste very good." That's gone now. I have no idea why that was removed.
Directed by Taika Waititi.
Yeah. I wanted to share this real quick, Ed. Created by Stuart Freeborn. He actually based it off of himself. And
wow. Check that out.
So, yeah, that was really great. I don't know if anybody knew that, but
that is crazy.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
I've never seen that picture. That's fantastic.
Stuart Freeborn. Yes, he created a character based off of him and came up with that character, which is, to me, really great. Again, what they did for movies and magic just can never be recreated.
We get to see Ben Kenobi return as a Force ghost. I mean, we got a glimpse of him on Hoth, but now he's actually interacting and having conversations. The arrival at Cloud City and Lando Calrissian.
Hello, what have we here?
A little suave Lando. Again, one of the good things with the special edition. Cloud City was good in the original, but when they were able to kind of put windows and make it and open it up a lot more than have it this kind of enclosed feeling of a set, it makes it so much better.
Yeah. All right.
The little things. They show up to the dinner. Han stands in front of Leia to protect her, takes his shot. Vader pulls it away. We get some great talk there. But the Spurs sound effect for Boba Fett, these are the little things that make it so good. Yeah. It made his character, for an obscure background character, those are the things that we didn't even pick up on at the time. No, Boba Fett was so good.
Yeah, they're still not weirdly enough, even after the Book of Boba Fett is still an iconic fucking character, no matter how you look at it.
He is.
Just never had
his helmet on.
Yeah, like what, 10 seconds of fucking like lines, not even that.
Oh, yeah.
And became one of the most coveted fucking characters in Star Wars history, probably in movie history at some point. Never had any lines at all. But fucking
which is so crazy.
Yeah, which is so crazy, right? Fucking Boba Fett did nothing.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me.
I know Kirshner wanted to have the Han Solo torture scene much darker.
I heard, that's why I heard about that too. It's crazy.
So he was kind of convinced that, again, it's a family movie, so we got to peel it back a little bit.
But even hearing him in the background, you were like, God damn, what
Oh
happened?
yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. And even the reaction to Lando is like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Yeah.
It's funny because these are again, things that you pick up on later in life. The juxtaposition of Cloud City, this beautiful, bright, colorful world they're in, and then they come here to put him in Carbonite, where you get these kind of flame-like. So it's basically a heaven and hell dynamic. You start off thinking that, oh, everything's great, we're going to get saved, we're here to fight, and it turns, and next thing you know, you're in a very dark place.
Yeah. Would you say,
no, I agree. Yeah.
So, we get the iconic "I love you, I know," which I think they shot that several times.
That's a cool shirt.
And it just didn't. I know when they were going with on the script, I think it was both Kirshner, even Harrison Ford, like all of them just kind of were like, just, it didn't feel right.
Right.
And then we get that and it's perfect. Again, it fits the character. Yeah.
Fucking Carbonite, dude. Fucking phenomenal to me. Again, to this day. The Han and Carbonite is
just him slamming on the ground too.
Oh.
Pat's fan.
What Pat's fan said?
It's true. It's true, Pat's fan. Love you both. My wife has the Han one, so because I'm her princess.
This scene was like so like, oh shit, like, as a kid, and you're like, Han Solo got it, like, oh no, like what the heck's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, like just the scene of the drop, right? Like just the sound effects to it, the visuals, everything was just like, boom, like it was like that big smack, like we've lost.
Everybody jumped.
Yeah.
It is in behind. It's actually Harrison Ford's face, but someone else's body. I don't know if anyone knew that, but when the mold is just Harrison Ford's face.
And because of that scene, of all the toys, because again, it was all about the toys. I had, and actually still do have, the little metal micro figures and play sets. This set was my favorite by far. I played with those things in this Cloud City Carbonite chamber. I think I wore that thing out because it had a really cool, like, you would put the Han Solo on it and then you pushed it down and you'd spin it and pull it back up and have it come up as the Carbonite one. It was so much fun.
Yeah, and if you don't, if you got time, you might as well go get the nice Hallmark version of this, which is fucking dope as shit. It plays the whole scene. It is a really great Hallmark ornament. Again, they do great jobs with those things. So cool.
So we get finally a good lightsaber battle in Star Wars because, the one between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader was
short-lived.
I mean, very, very weak. Again, that's where if they were going to do another special edition, that fan-made movie of that lightsaber scene extended, they just need to drop that thing in. But this was really good. I mean, the back and forth, the dialogue, I mean, as we all say, you get the most iconic movie reveal in movie history.
I am the Father.
Which I think there was just an audible gasp in the theater from everybody. Like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. I mean,
no one saw that coming.
There.
Unless you were the people who were standing in line as Homer Simpson left the theater.
As a little kid, you just
So, yeah, good stuff. I mean, we got a whole different feel for the Force. I mean, we got all the training and we got to see Luke kind of do the handstands and start moving objects. but we didn't see that translate into battle to where Darth Vader is not only fighting him with the lightsaber, but then he starts throwing shit at him. And it was like, wait, you could do that? Like, totally changed the game of using the Force and fighting. I always wondered, did Luke know that he would survive that jump? Or was the loss to Vader and the reveal of his father so traumatizing that he was attempting to just take his own life and refuse to give in? I always wondered, like, I don't know.
Yeah, me.
But again, dark moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Like, what was Luke's thought? Did he think he was going to survive that? I mean, he did go down a slide.
Yeah.
It was the most ridiculous thing ever. But
Well, why you say it was ridiculous?
Because he fell like 1,000 feet right into the slide. Like I he wasn't that powerful in the Force to guide himself that way, but and like it was like a perfect landing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But I mean, I think Pats fan said, like, I think the only way out was to jump and take that leap of faith. So
yeah.
Here's some of the behind the scenes creature creations from Empire Strikes Back. It was a lot of Ralph McQuarrie creations, concept art for the Space Slug. Here's one of the flying creatures from Dagobah. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. Go ahead.
I was gonna say from I don't know the ones from Dagobah. I was gonna say the ones in the creature were Minox, but I don't know if they were the same.
Again, some behind the scenes of how it looked. Here is actually concept for the Tauntaun, which was originally like a very furry lizard kind of creature.
Yeah, I always
like the
question that they were lizards.
Which one you like, Lo?
What they did final.
Oh, the final, yeah. I mean,
I mean that one in the upper left. It looks like he's riding a rat.
Yeah. Ugh. That would have been gross. But then again, they created it for Ahsoka. The same kind of creature for Ahsoka that she kind of rode a little bit, if you think about it. You gotta go back and look at Ahsoka. She had like a creature of that kind of same nature. Probably based off of some McQuarrie artwork. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that, but
yeah, if you look at it, if you go back and look at Ahsoka, here's Phil Tippett with the prototype for the Tauntaun maquette that he created, which I used to have, and now I don't. But I do have a Tauntaun, which has Luke on it. But here's the full-size Tauntaun on set. There was a full-size Tauntaun on set, which is really cool. Again, the stop motion, like I said, Ed, the stop motion that Phil Tippett created for that scene was really
great. The TON is pretty awesome.
The which one? The T. Yeah, you stupid. Here's again some more McQuarrie concept art for the Wampa. It was really cool. The Wampa puppet, that was what it looked like originally. And then on set, they actually tried to have a full costume, but it was just they had so much trouble with it, they weren't able to do it. So what ended up happening, they filmed it actually on set, but they only used the little puppet version, and then the mask to kind of show his face. So they weren't able to. So here it is right here, filming the close-up of the Wampa puppet. That's all they could do. They couldn't do anything else because it was so heavy and massive. So yeah, if you didn't know that, that's how it looks close up. Again, the maquette of it was really cool. Special edition, they show all that kind of stuff. And then here's the special edition version of the suit and stuff like that. So yeah, some of the monsters that were in Empire. Not as many as in Return of the Jedi, but
better ones in Empire.
Shut up.
The Wampa, the TON.
Yeah,
but now I don't know what happened to my my slides. I think the last one or two got cut off or disappeared somehow.
I think they're over here.
No, that it flips over to something else because
Oh,
that's
is that
from
Return of the
Jedi.
Jedi? Oh,
That's from
look
Jedi.
at that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show that.
What? Nobody wants to talk about that movie.
Shut up.
But remember, it's at the end of this, so Luke gets picked up because he has his connection in the Force with Leia.
Mhm.
They go back, they get him, they end up escaping. But this is the one where, again, this movie ends on a very dark note because Han's gone. They just got their ass kicked. But more important than any of that is that this is the movie that at the end, Lando steals Han's clothes.
Well, he probably got all dirty, went into the closet, and had to get the clothes on.
I guess Han only has one outfit. He's very uniform.
Why you hating on Lando, man? His outfit, bro. Don't be
well,
hating.
That's the thing is, he's always so
snowtrooper hat on.
He's so stylish through everything, and even they talk about that as like, and then he goes and Mort.
Oh boy. But yeah, that was the scene that you were talking about, though.
Yeah.
Hey, he looked smooth as shit in that, man, with his little curl back. You know, he had a nice little do-rag on. He pulled that do-rag off, that thing popped out, little curl.
Does he have an earring in that picture?
No, I think it's the light in the back. It's just light.
Okay, I was like, what?
That's funny. But yeah, that's it.
Well, and actually, maybe it's the other way around. Because
Han stole his clothes because he's.
I was gonna say, as Zombies reminding us that we get that whole piece to where Han says, "Oh, you lost her to me fair and square." Maybe it's Lando's outfit that's on the Falcon, and Han wants to be stylish, and he's wearing Lando's clothes all this time.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. There are little things, that as the other movies have come out, we saw the Han Solo movie, which is not a bad movie overall. I don't think it gets its just rewards. But we talk about how Lando's droid in that movie is such a cool character and ends up getting uploaded into the Falcon. And, that kind of ties in when in this movie, C-3PO is like, this ship has the most peculiar dialogue. So again, certain little things that are like, interesting, fun stuff. But my favorite movie by far,
best hero.
Movie. Oh,
it gets a hero, but
they all get heroes.
Still second best.
Oh,
well, again, Jedi can be your favorite. This is just the better movie.
Hate that.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Oh man, it has one of the best.
I can't stand that damn pod
racer. The Power Racer scene is dope, man. You gotta come on. That scene is amazing.
Every time I watch that in the theater, I got a massive headache from that pod racing. That just
yeah.
It's like a race.
I don't know what it was. It just annoyed me.
You can tell you drive slow on the highway.
You know I do. You've driven with me.
Oh man. All right, man. Listen, you said it all, Ed. You did it all. We did it all again tonight. Appreciate you.
Good stuff.
A little appreciate your hate, like always.
It fuels me.
Listen, next week, I don't know what we're gonna do next week. We'll give it a break, and then we'll probably do Return of the Jedi, and then we're gonna. I really think we're gonna jump into Force Awakens, and then we're gonna go into I would like to kind of revisit.
I think we have to go revisit the sequel trilogy. I really do.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Because you guys are all haters of it, and
I listen.
Luke was always a bitch, so him drinking the teats of the animal like that just makes sense.
Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, I think we got this on podcast form, don't we? No.
Yeah, I've been putting it on the podcast.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, it is on podcast form. So
being late.
Don't fail me again.
Because George didn't know if Ford was coming back for Jedi. Yeah, I do remember he saying that. Yeah, he hated. for some fucking reason, he hated this fucking Han Solo role, and I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me. Has he ever explained why he hates the role?
Well, part of what I'd always heard was that he felt that at the end of Empire, Han Solo had kind of reached his pinnacle of a character, that there was kind of nothing left for that character to kind of do and achieve. And he liked the end of that kind of sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice at the end. So I don't know. And again, as you mentioned, he's doing Indiana Jones and he's like, I like this one better. I'm out. Maybe.
Like, really? Like, now let me ask you a question. Is he more coveted as Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
Han Solo.
Yeah, Han Solo. Star Wars is a bigger property overall, so it's more recognizable. Everybody knows it. I think that would be a possible geek debate as to which is better. I mean, what is really the better role with him as the actor? Is he better as
because
Solo?
He's not the lead, right? Like, this is more of an ensemble.
It is, but if we just break it to a character, not.
Yeah, but that's tough because he's still an ensemble character versus the lead character, right?
So, chat, shit, please let us know which you thought was better, Indiana Jones or Han Solo, or which one.
I'm not saying which is better, but when you're talking about, like, when you're trying to break down the characters, right? Like, Han Solo was less developed than Indiana Jones throughout his movies because there was so much more of that development through his movies. He was the main focal point. This, we're following the journeys of multiple characters.
Yeah.
And that's the tough thing, right? Like, that's the tough thing to compare. I'm not saying which character is better because I think Han Solo is a better character. I've preferred Han Solo over Indiana Jones, but I just think that's like if you're breaking it down like scientifically, it's a tough breakdown.
I think it's tough on the original 3 movies of those franchises. When you go beyond that, then it goes sideways. And
I agree.
In both.
I mean, in both. Yeah. Anytime you bring him back, yeah.
So.
Because then he became the fugitive, and then what was his best role?
Oof. I don't know. I'd have to go through everything that he's been in. Regarding
best,
Henry.
His best role? Holy
Witness.
Shit. Yeah, it's probably
his IMDb list is long.
Oh yeah.
What's Mosquito Coast?
So I don't know, man. I'm saying
that's for another night. We're already an hour and a half.
I agree. We're an hour and a half. I apologize, Will. I'm sorry. I know you want to go to bed. But yeah, all right, cool. We said it all. We did it all. We appreciate you guys for coming on and listening. We love the chat. Appreciate the chat. Listen, if you want to share your collections, please go to the Star Geeks Fleet group. Check that out and share your collections, man. We definitely want to talk about it on the show. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch us here every Wednesday at 9. We're usually here. Tell your friends, tell everybody in the Star Wars universe, man, and check us out. We try to do as much as we can, man, to keep people alive. Yeah. And make sure you check us out on Saturdays. It's the Geeks. We air at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what it is Central Pacific time. I always forget. I think 8. As we talk about everything in the geek universe that we can, Marvel, DC, Star Wars sometimes, and everything else. But yeah, man. Till next time. This is Sean.
Before we go, because Santino wanted to know, that was his collection.
Yes, Santino, we shared it at the beginning of the show. We actually shared your collection, sir. You have to watch the beginning of the show. Apologize, but we will be doing that during the beginning of the show, not later on in the show, because we got so much more to do. But everybody loves your collection, bro. We appreciate your collection. We give it a hero, man. Keep them coming.
Indeed.
And this is a Lil.
And this is Ed.
And may the force be with you.
Always.